Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Welcome back to the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone. We've reached our final segment with coaches and players. We got the Santa Fe Lady Cats up here on the stage. Coach Derek Atkinson to my left, Kendall Massey here. We got Addison Prince, who's a candidate for the Player of the Week, to my right. And we've got Nora Kate Butt on the far end. Addison, I'm going to throw it to you first. I've asked everybody that's a candidate, why should you win Player of the Week?
Well, I worked really hard for it, and last time I got nominated, and I didn't get it, so I hope I get it this time.
She hopes she gets it this time. Coach Atkinson, why should Addison Prince win the award?
Because she's one of the best players in the district. I mean, she scores every night. We can put her on one of the best players on the other team. She's having to play a post position on defense a lot of times, so going up against people much bigger. So she's become a good leader for our team, too.
Yeah, 14 points versus Culleoka and 28 versus Mount Pleasant. Talk me through those games, Coach, how they went. We were at the Culleoka game, obviously did not come out on top there, but a big win versus Mount Pleasant. So talk about those.
Yeah, Culleoka, we started off hot, I think, the first quarter, and then had a little slip up there going into late in the second quarter. They got us second and third. I thought we were able to battle back and keep it a game and got to 4 points, but we just dug ourselves too big of a hole. That's a tough one. We're going to have to get them next time we play them. And then last night, I thought we come out really, really well against Mount Pleasant. Scoring-wise, that's the most we scored all year. I mean, we ended up hitting 84 points. Nora Kate had 28, and Addie had 26, and Kendall ended up hitting 5 threes and had 15. We had Autumn Crump come off the bench and have 9 points too. So, I mean, it was just a well-rounded game with a lot of people stepping up. Defense has to be better. We got to be better at boxing out and not fouling so much.
Right. Kendall, walk me through the Culleoka game first, and what contributed to the loss down there? What do you think it was?
I'd definitely say our defense. We just, as a team, we just got to talk more, definitely. I don't think we talk enough, but we've been working a lot on that at practice, so I think that's definitely going to help for the next time we play Culleoka. And just a little bit of the same thing on offense, just our talking, communication. I think that's playing a big role. Yeah.
Addison Prince to my right, candidate for Player of the Week. What went wrong in that Culleoka game? You guys came up a little bit short. What do you think contributed to the loss?
I think we had some miscommunication and didn't work as good as we could together in the second and third quarter.
Yeah, and Nora Kate to her right, former Player of the Week herself. Nora Kate, what went wrong for you in that game, and why do you think your team came up a little bit short?
Well, we were playing really good in the first quarter, and then I feel like we just got in our heads a little bit, and then we just kind of started going downhill, and our attitude started going downhill too.
Oh, yeah. So, good note last night, Mount Pleasant. Kendall, firstly with you, what was going good for you? I mean, Coach said you had a good game shooting the ball, some points on the board. What was going good for you?
I mean, I just started the game off strong. I'm pretty sure the very first three I shot, I made it. And
that's good.
Just from there, the confidence went up, and everybody was hitting shots. So it's just kind of hard to lose the adrenaline during the game. So, I mean, we were all just shooting great. And I think whenever everyone else is doing good and just picking each other up, that really helps me too, and just keeps the confidence and the adrenaline going.
Yeah, Addison Prince, what was going good for you last night?
My shot started to fall, and then it got my confidence up, and I just kept shooting.
That's good. It seems like a common theme. They keep shooting from deep. Nora Kate definitely does that. Nora Kate, what was going good for you in that game?
We were working well as a team, I think. Like, we weren't being selfish or anything, and we were working good together, and we just stayed positive and stayed up.
Coach Derek Atkinson, what would you say to your team as they prepare for the Murray County Public Schools game of the week tomorrow versus Hampshire? How are you preparing for that game?
Well, we've had a lot of team building this week. I mean, hence why we're all here today. We had a good team meeting after the Culleoka game, and some things that we need to work on, just our chemistry, playing together, and just staying positive. And I thought that showed when we played Mount Pleasant, and just we need to carry that over into Hampshire and just keep our foot on the gas.
Yeah, so Kendall, what are you looking forward to in that Hampshire game, and do you feel any pressure knowing that, you know, the Front Porch Sports Network will be there broadcasting the game? You're playing on television.
Yeah, I mean, I think every game is just nerve-wracking to me. I go into every game just nervous, but also feel like that's a good thing just because I'm excited to be there. And I feel like the nerves just, like, really get me going at the same time. But, I mean, I'm excited for tomorrow and that y'all will be there to hopefully watch us win. So.
Good. Addison, what are you looking forward to tomorrow? It's the game of the week. You're a candidate for the Player of the Week. You might win the award. You might have a couple more awards in the future. What are you looking forward to in the Hampshire game tomorrow?
I think we're going to get the win tomorrow and do really good.
Plain and simple, plain and simple. Nora Kate, what do you think is going to contribute to a Santa Fe Lady Cats victory tomorrow versus Hampshire?
I think on offense, playing the same we did against Mount Pleasant together, and then just having better defense.
Yeah. Coach Atkinson, talk about playing the teams that are in your district, and also, I mean, it's pretty much every local team. You got Mount Pleasant, Culleoka, Hampshire. Talk about that a little bit, and just the dynamic of playing teams that are literally, like, pretty close to each other.
Oh, it's always been a big rivalry. You know, I started off, I was 17 years at Culleoka and coached them 9 years, but Santa Fe's always been home for me. And just, we've always had that respect for each other, but that rivalry, and it's, I mean, you come to one of the home games, you'll see it. We have crowds behind us cheering us on, and everybody gets into it. And you got a little smack talk with each other, you know, in the off season or in between games. But, you know, you also have that respect for each team as well.
Right. Kendall, you know Culleoka is Santa Fe's rival, but you can't discount the Hampshire Hawks. What would you say about the rivalry with Hampshire from Santa Fe's perspective? Do you think it's still kind of the same type of rivalry? You feel the same way?
I feel like, I mean, it's a little bit, but I feel like every year they've always, like, kind of dissed on us a little bit, just thinking they can always, like, come back and beat us, but we always end up on top, and I think that's just what's going to happen tomorrow too.
Addison, do you think the same thing about the rival aspect? You know, you guys play Culleoka, that's your rival, but you play Hampshire tomorrow, which is also a unit school. So talk about that.
Yeah, they do try to talk a little in the games, but we've won every time so far. And yeah, it's going to happen again tomorrow.
We got two pretty much guarantees of victories. Throwing it to Nora Kate, are you echoing what your teammates are saying up here? And talk about the rivalry aspect of playing against the local teams.
Yeah, I think we're going to win too, and hopefully it's a bigger win than last time. The unit schools, I say Cully's more of a rival than Hampshire is.
Coach Atkinson, talk about the fact that, you know, these are the smaller schools, you know, just due to population, and you got the bigger schools as well, but, you know, arguably some would say Santa Fe holistically has the best boys and girls basketball programs on both sides. Talk about that in the dynamic of Murray County and kind of promote Santa Fe's basketball programs.
Well, if you look at it here lately, we've tried to, I mean, keep it in family, I like to say. I mean, the boys' side, you know, you had another player that played there that coached the team, and Brad Slaughter, and then turn around and Jeremy Slaughter takes over the team. You know, it just means a lot more to us. Okay, I played at Santa Fe, and I mean, it's something that, you know, we just take pride in, and no matter, you know, how things are going, we're always going to be there to just do our best and try to get these teams fired up. And you'll see that in a lot of the, you know, unit schools around. But I think at Santa Fe, you know, it's a family situation with a lot of us, and I mean, just the pride of that, we don't want to disappoint our teammates, our family, our friends, and everybody that comes out to watch the games.
100%. Now, Kendall, I gave you plenty of time to think about the snow question. I'm going to ask you the snow question. What's your favorite activity to do in the snow? We got Winter Storm Fern coming this weekend. It's inevitable. What are you planning to do this weekend in the snow?
Definitely sled, and probably we like to hook a sled up to the back of our Ranger and drive it around. That's pretty fun.
Oh, that seems pretty interesting. That's a very unique answer. Addison, what's your favorite snow activity, and what are you looking forward to doing this weekend?
Yeah, we do stuff similar to Kendall, but we hook a sled up to a four-wheeler, but that's broke now.
Is it broke because of the snow or because of something else?
Probably because of snow.
So definitely don't want to get into that again, but still want a sled, definitely. Nora Kate, what's your favorite snow activity? What are you planning to do when we get 18 to 20 inches of snow, apparently?
Well, I like sledding, but I don't like the cold, so I don't last long. But so I'm just probably going to go inside and watch, movies and stuff.
Coach Atkinson, what are you planning to do? Hopefully celebrating a Hampshire victory, then going to play in the snow.
I'm going to be praying for nobody to get hurt.
Right.
But, yeah, we'll get out with the kids when we can. Of course, my kids have gotten older, so we don't get out as much as we used to. But usually I have to give a call for somebody to come pick us up so we can go ride with them. But yeah, maybe get on a side-by-side and go out riding. Yeah, and talk about communicating with your team. You may not know when you're going to play your next game. Murray County Public Schools might be out all next week if the Snow Creek Road doesn't dry up and there's still ice and things like that. That's a reality. Talk about keeping your team on their P's and Q's even if they're not on the court. Yeah, we got to stay focused. One fortunate thing, I say fortunate, is we've got the bye as far as the beginning of next week. We have 2 non-district games scheduled. One Monday's for sure canceled, but Tuesday is up in the air. So we just kind of go from there, and then we have Eagleville on Friday, and that's going to be a tough game for us. We're definitely going to have to come in focused and ready. Just hopefully nobody gets hurt, and we can get in as soon as we can and start preparing for them. Sounds good. You're listening to Coach Derek Atkinson, Kendall Massey, Addison Prince, and Nora Kate Butt. Thank you for joining the show. This is the Murray County Public Schools Sports Zone. We're going to have the Santa Fe guys up on the other side of this break.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Serving Williamson and surrounding counties, Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee offers comprehensive orthopedic care with world-class physicians. Our practice provides high-tech care with a hometown touch. We offer physician clinics, physical and occupational therapy, advanced imaging, and surgical services including interventional procedures. We are Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee, high-tech care with a hometown touch.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back to the Maury County Public School Sports Zone. We reached our final segment with players and coaches of Santa Fe. They are up here on stage. Coach Jeremy Slaughter to the left of me, T.C. Brady, former player of the week, up here to the left of me. Jack Slaughter, this week's nominee, and Sloan Saunter back to the right. Coach Slaughter, I want to talk to you firstly. Talk about the pressures potentially tomorrow with the Front Porch Sports Network coming to your game of the week, and it's been moved up a day.
Yeah, it changes your preparation, and you're always worried as a coach. You know, anytime you change your routine, you know, you gotta be concerned. But you know, you play them when they tell you to play them, and I think we'll be ready. Hampshire's definitely improved, I think, since the first time we've played them. So we better, you know, respect them and come out ready to play.
Jack Slaughter, you are this week's Player of the Week nominee. I'm going to give you a chance to plead your case for why you should win the award for Santa Fe this week.
I mean, I don't got too much to say. My team, I come out getting the dub every time. That's what I'm looking for.
He's a team player. That is most important. We got another team player sitting right next to me, T.C. Brady. You did a lot of pregame chatter versus Culleoka in a recent game, and you backed it up. So we will give you the props for that. But talk about your mentality headed into games. You talk a little cash, but you backed it up. So talk about that.
I just try to go in there and do anything I can to make my team win.
And, you know, the team played holistically very good in that game. Jack Slaughter had a great game. Carson Atkinson had a great game. But it was a challenge. I mean, I don't want to say you all just had it from start to finish. Talk about going into halftime down by 1 and then persevering to get the victory versus Culleoka.
I'm going to say definitely an effort thing, but we were in foul trouble. Well, I didn't play like the whole second quarter. It's like it's never the ref's fault, but we just didn't play hard enough in the first half.
Right. Jax, I called you on that broadcast the Santa Fe Steve Nash, because I think you play in a way like Steve Nash does. If you watch yourself play and you watch the tape, you do the dribbles under the basket, you're a hustle player. What was going good for you in that game? I believe you were the leading scorer in that game. So talk about that.
I mean, we did pretty good breaking the press, and that was good. And people were making threes, which was good, and yeah.
Yeah, and Sloan, you played a big role in that game as well. It's a rivalry game against Culleoka. Talk about how you prepared for that and then how you persevered through the game yourself.
I just know going into the game we had to play our game, defense. Yeah.
Yeah, so defense is definitely a focal point. You guys shut down Culleoka, some of their main players, Coach Slaughter. Talk about some of your strategy without giving away some of the game plan for Hampshire tomorrow. Your strategy as a coach, you know, you got some talented players up here on the stage. What you like to do with your team?
Honestly, you know, I always tell them before the game, almost every game we've played this year, if we're the harder playing team, we win. Yeah. So if the effort is what it needs to be, you know, and you lock in defensively, the points will usually take care of itself. So my message to them is always, you know, get the loose ball, you know, make the extra pass, you know, be locked in defensively, and usually if we do all those things, we're going to be fine.
And that sounds like the recipe. I've got a 3-point victory over Mount Pleasant. Talk about that win and really beating one of the more talented teams, I think, in the district. You guys handled them. Talk about that game, Coach.
Yeah, they are a talented team. I told, the guys going into the game we'd have to play well, and we did play well in stretches. I felt like we didn't play 32 minutes, and that's kind of been some of our problems is we have lulls in games that have cost us. And we had that a little bit last night. We had like 11-point lead, and they came back, and they actually took the lead. But it was, we were able to get it back and take control of the game. And so, it was definitely a great win, but nobody's playing for second place. And if you're going to win first place in this district, you better up your level because Eagleville's, the number one team in the state for a reason. And we actually started, I thought that was one of the turning points for us is we played them at home, and we were very competitive. I mean, being competitive is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to win. But, if you can play with them competitively, then you're at another level. So I thought that started us out on the current win streak that we're on, just playing well against them.
TC, talk about the win streak and what's been going good for the team and you personally in this late stretch.
I think we upped the effort pretty good. Defense, rebounding, making wide open shots, just overall making the right play.
Yeah, it sounds like a recipe for success. Point guard here, Jack Slaughter. What do you think's been going good? Coach said you're on a winning streak. What do you think has been the focal point of you guys getting some wins?
I mean, the chemistry has definitely been there, and the effort's definitely picked up, like TC said.
And Sloan, I would like to call you one of those glue guys. You can do a lot of different things out there on the court. You might step up and score. You might step up and play some defense. Talk about what's been going good for you, and what do you think has been the best thing during this win streak for you all?
Yeah, the Eagleville game is what helped us, like the defense stepped our game up. We're sharing the ball a lot more, so everybody gets to score, and taking shots, driving when we need to, and not forcing plays.
Yeah, sounds like smart basketball team. Coach Slaughter, there's a dynamic within this district where you're playing a lot of local teams. We talked about it with Coach Tyree and the Culleoka players up here on stage. Talk about playing the local teams. I mean, it's inevitable there in your district, but is there some games that potentially mean more than others? And, what is your mentality headed into games when you play other Murray County schools?
Yeah, I mean, obviously being district games, they mean more. First of all, for, being in your district and seeding for your tournament and all that, it definitely means more. But also, like you, TC, even, he knows those guys from Culleoka and they're friends, and off the court, and, they can talk a little bit to each other, and it's all in good fun and whatnot. But, when you're playing other local teams, you have that dynamic of knowing these guys. You might see them in the summer or and all that. So I definitely think it means more to these guys just because they know these other kids,
Yeah, 100%. Now, TC, I know you're a team first guy, but I want to talk about your post-game interview with Big Lou Maddox at Culleoka. You pointed at the scores table after the game, and you said, "I told you so." You said on here that you would beat Culleoka, and you did. So talk about, backing up that talk. I mean, you're a player, and, you're a team player, and you have great teammates. But you had a lot of points and a lot of highlight plays in that game. Talk about that and why you were so excited to tell us that you told us so.
Well, I'm just glad that my team stepped up when I came out. I think Jax did a really good job handling that, the whole game. He really kept the tempo for us. So I think he was the leading scorer for both teams. So him picking up the scoring really helped.
Yeah, and Jax, we also have an interview with you when you all played Hampshire. Big Lou Maddox also interviewed you. How does it feel to be in the spotlight? You're a candidate for the Player of the Week. A lot of people are starting to know Jack Slaughter's name, very talented player. Do you feel any pressure, and does that motivate you to go out and play better on a consistent basis from game to game?
No, I don't really feel any pressure. I've been playing since I was young, so not too much pressure, but I feel good.
Yeah, and Sloan, you've got a lot of talented players on your team and teammates. You see your guys and the crowd here at Santa Fe. How does it feel to be up here on stage and representing the Santa Fe brand? I mean, it's a good brand of basketball.
Yeah, it feels good. And just the summer, when I started playing, I went to tryouts and stuff, and it wasn't for me. And then I came back, and that's one of the best decisions, coming back to play and getting to play with Jax and TC and all them.
Yeah, it sounds like these guys really love each other on the team, and I think that's really important, Coach Slaughter. Speak to the team chemistry. I mean, you coach the guys, you coach them in practice, you know the good and the bad, what we don't know. Talk about, these guys seem like they love each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think we definitely have a good team dynamic, and as long as your main objective is winning, you're going to have the better results. And I tell them all the time, like Sloan is a perfect example. You called him a glue guy. I mean, he does so many things for us, right? And sometimes he may have 4 points, and recently he's been scoring more for us, being more aggressive, which I'm glad. But we can't win without Sloan doing what he does, and the whole team understands that, right? It's not about points or, that's what makes basketball great. Is it's a team thing, like you can't be successful without a good team, and these guys buy into that. So I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah, it seems like there's a good thing going in Santa Fe. There's bad things coming on the way weather-wise. TC, I've gave you time to think about the snow question. What's your favorite snow activity, and what are you looking forward to doing this weekend in the snow?
I don't even like the snow.
So what are you going to do?
Probably play the game.
Well, what if you don't have any Wi-Fi? They're saying there might be mass power outages, TC. So what are you going to do? You going to go out there and shoot hoops in the ice?
Probably just sled.
Sled?
Yeah.
Sled has been a popular answer. Jax, what are you going to do when the snow comes?
Probably be on a game like TC.
Y'all going to be on the game together?
Yeah.
So what game do y'all play, TC? I'm going to ask you first. Siege and 2K? So who's the better 2K player from your perspective?
Probably him.
Jax, who's the better 2K player, and what games do you play? Just overall, not only with TC.
I play 2K, Siege, and that's about it.
Yeah. So do you guys play My Park, Play Now? What do you guys play?
Probably Parker.
Park? So we got guys playing video games together. Sloan, what are you going to do when the snow comes?
Sled.
Sled?
Yeah.
You got any places you've already scoped out? Do you have any four-wheelers or Rangers you're hooking the sled to?
I got a four-wheeler we might use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you prepared to be smart? Coach would appreciate this, being smart when there's ice out there and there's snow. Are you going to be smart?
I'll try.
Coach, what is your favorite activity in the snow, and how are you going to try and reinforce to keep your players safe over the weekend?
I've learned you just got to hope for the best, because they're going to do what they're going to do, So hopefully they don't get injured doing it.
And what do you plan to do this weekend?
I try to stay inside and keep warm. I'm not much of a sled person anymore. I'll go outside and watch them nearly kill themselves 2 or 3 times, and that's all I need to see. I'll just go on in.
Well, hopefully Santa Fe will be celebrating a victory over Hampshire after tomorrow night's game of the week. Thank you, Coach Slaughter, TC Brady, Jack Slaughter, Sloan Saunter, for joining me on the Maury County Public School Sports Zone. We're going to have a trivia question on the other side of this break. Then we're going to have the Player of the Week announcement at the end of the show. We'll be right back.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Maury County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Welcome back to the Murray County Public Schools Sports Zone. We reached our actual last segment of the night. We'll have no players and coaches up here, but me and Drake will be up here to close out the show. We've got a trivia question first, and then the Player of the Week announcement. The polls have closed as of 1 minute ago. We have the winners decided. We will announce momentarily, but first we're going to give away our last trivia bag of the night. We've got some swag to give away. This will be yours. You got to come up here and give us the right answer. We've got 2 correct answers so far. We talked about Snow Creek Road. We talked about the 1992 Dream Team. All right.
There you go.
We got one more trivia question for tonight. And without further ado, which women's college basketball team is currently ranked #1 in the country? Which team? Which team? It is not Vanderbilt. UConn is the correct answer. Congratulations. Vandy is not a crazy answer, and that's crazy to say because Vandy and UConn are both 19-0. Vandy's number 5, though.
Yeah.
Vandy's number 5, though. The top 5 is Connecticut, South Carolina, UCLA, Texas, and Vanderbilt.
If any of you here listen to Drake Colley on the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour, he's got a nickname for them.
Well, you know, we call Vanderbilt
Lil Bruh.
No, well, Peyton and Big Lou Maddox go to UT, so we call Vanderbilt Lil Bruh. So that means we got to call the women's team Little Sis. But I think if Vandy's going to be 19-0, they can't be Little Sis. They might be Mama or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a UT fan, and I agree.
So without further ado, it's time for the most important segment of the show, the Player of the Week announcement. And we've got some players. I will rename the candidates and then announce the winners. On the girls' side, we had Sydney Gillum, who was up here on stage, 32 points from Hampshire against Mount Pleasant. Very good performance for her. Kendall Reichman from Culleoka, 27 and 17 versus Santa Fe. And then 12 points and 15 rebounds versus Collinwood. And then we just spoke to Addison Prince, 14 points versus Culleoka and 28 points versus Mount Pleasant. So without further ado, the girls' Player of the Week is Miss Addison Prince from Santa Fe. This Puckett's gift card is yours, Addison Prince. We just heard from her on the Murray County Public Schools Sports Zone. She is a great player. We'll see her play again tomorrow.
We will. Looking forward to it.
We will see her play again tomorrow. So for the boys' side, and by the way, Addison had 450 votes. 450 votes. She was the leading vote getter, obviously, because she won. 450 votes. On the boys' side, we had 3 really good candidates, I would say. We had a player that potentially may have won his 2nd Player of the Week. Dalen Sims from Hampshire, 16 points per game, 7 rebounds over the last 2 games. Candidate from Hampshire. Culleoka's candidate is Ethan Richardson, 16 points and 10 rebounds versus Hampshire. And then we just heard from Jack Slaughter. I called him the Santa Fe Steve Nash. 17 points and 9 rebounds versus Hampshire, and 23 points versus Mount Pleasant. So without further ado, the boys' player of the week is making it a Santa Fe sweep. It's Jack Slaughter. 433 votes for Jack Slaughter. This Puckett's gift card is yours. Stick around, Players of the Week. We're going to grab a photo with you after the show. We thank everybody for being here on the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone. For Landon Sechrist and Drake Pugh, we're signing off from Puckett's in downtown Seatown.
Good night, everybody.